This video is sponsored by Adobe.
Hi, I'm Dave Clayton. I'm a graphic designer from the UK, and I'm going to show you a quick tip right now that comes from my class called Illustrator Add-ons for the CreativePro Illustrator Summit on September the 22nd and 23rd. Now, it's going to be 45 minutes of tips of showing you extensions, plugins, add-ons, but these are all tools that I use that make my life easier in Illustrator. And sometimes I see a tip on YouTube where I see somebody demonstrating an effect and I think, that's good, it works, but there's a plugin or there's a tool that can make that better, faster, more creative. So in this tip, I'm going to show you the one where people try and make a block shadow using the steps method, and then I'm going to show you the Astute Graphics tool and explain to you why I use it and why I get a better result in my eyes for what I want to do. So let's jump into Illustrator, and I'm going to show you quickly the AG block shadow tool. Okay, so now we're in Adobe Illustrator. I've got a couple of minutes to show you this tip, and what we're going to be looking at here is not so much what the Astute Graphics tool can do versus the blend tool method. It's the final outcome of the artwork. It's the cleanliness of the artwork. So what we're going to do is create a block shadow using the blend tool method. So all I'm going to do is create these two here, double click the blend tool. We're going to go specified steps from the drop down selection, 256, because the more we have, the bigger the blend, the block here it's going to be. We're going to click OK. We're going to click on the first CreativePro, click on the second, and that's going to create our block shadow. So we can come up here and we can bring our red text over the top so we can see our effects. We've got a red type with a nice black block shadow. Now if we wanted to move the block shadow around, we can just click on it and move it. We'll make it a little bit more solid there, like so, and just click away. So there's our block shadow in our blend tool method. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this. So we'll come up here to object, expand, and we're going to expand the object and fill. So you can see now everything is expanded there. We've got no live text because we can come up to type, create outlines. There, everything's gone, it's no longer live. But see all that blue? That's points. And if we look over here on the Astute Graphics Path Scribe tool, part of Vector Scribe, we've got 42,735 points selected. That's a lot of points. So if we just do Command Y to have a look at this, it's almost black in Command Y in the outline mode. So let's just come back out. Now if we just zoom in here, let's come down to these smaller parts. Here you can see as well, the reason why I don't like this method is because we get these zigzags, and this is all part of having all of those points. So if we just come over here and highlight that, you can see like all these little bits here, they're all points. So that's why I don't like this blend tool method, because if this was going to print, that's a lot of points for that printer to deal with. So let's just zoom out and let's just come over here to the right hand side. So now we're going to go create CreativePro with the AG block shadow. So I've got the block shadow panel open here, but it's also in the toolbar over here. So I'm just going to click on the text because this is where we're going to apply the block shadow. I'm going to click on the tool and I'm just going to click and drag out, and I'm going to make a nice big block shadow there. I can move it, it's a live tool. If we just drag it over to there, you can see in the appearance panel it's a live effect, it's AG block shadow, which means we can always go back and keep changing it. Another thing I'll show you in the class is why I like the block shadow is because not only is it live, it's an intuitive shadow as well, but you'll see that later. For now, let's look at this points. So I'm just going to move Astute Buddy out the way there, and let's just come over here and we're going to type, create outlines, and we're going to take the whole lot and we're going to expand it as well. So we'll expand the appearance. Let's just check that's completely expanded. Yep, okay. So let's come over here and select our artwork. I've selected all of it. I've got the whole shadow included and the type, 300 points. The previous one had 42,000. Let's just do Command Y and look at that. Look how clean that artwork is. Now, this is why I like these third-party tools, because aside from creativity, it also gives me cleanliness and efficiency. So I'm going to be showing you a lot more tools in my 45 minutes on the Illustrator Summit, September the 22nd, 23rd. I'm going to show you some tools that you've probably never heard of, never seen. Once you see them, guarantee you're going to want to add them to your workflow and you're going to be enjoying Adobe Illustrator a whole lot more. That's all from me for now. I'll see you at the Illustrator Summit.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And for thousands more how-to articles and tutorials, visit our website, creativepro.com, and become a member today. Thanks for learning with us.